great to have you here for an exhibition matchup between the New York Giants and Philadelphia Eagles.
Chris, we can't help but mention the storied rivalry and general dislike between these two franchises.
Boy, you said it, Gus. No question, this one will be an explosive matchup. The Eagles and the Giants have been NFC East rivals for a long, long time, so that means they are as familiar with one another as they can possibly be. We've seen these two teams produce some classic games, and they usually have some sort of playoff implications. This one really should be a classic.
All right, Chris, with that in mind, let's go down to the field. We are ready for football. Tynes gets set to kick it away. He makes it out to the 20. Barton was there to bring him down.
That brings out the speedy QB, Michael Vick, who passed for over 3,000 yards and ran for 676 last season.
Running out of time.
Wow, he looked like a cyclone down there getting to the quarterback.
It is impressive when a guy that big is that nimble on his feet. He makes it look so easy, and it seems like he's past the offensive lineman as soon as the ball snapped. Tough to stop.
I'm just amazed he kept his balance.
Yeah, you know what's so incredible? He's running full speed and still has the agility to spin around the lineman, gather himself, and get to the quarterback. Just great athleticism.
Here are the offensive starters, and it's a unit that has no shortage of big-time weapons. Chris, wideout Deshaun Jackson from Cal might be the most exciting player in football right now.
Yeah, when he gets his hands on the ball, you can hear the crowd gasp as if they're expecting something incredible to happen, and a lot of times it does. Now, I haven't seen many guys come in the league and make as many big plays as Deshaun Jackson has.
And Chris, he is definitely primed to be a performer to watch in this one.
By the kicking team.
Boy, it's tough enough to try and stop an NFL offense, but when you give them extra chances, it is almost impossible.
First down, 10 to go. Here's the give. And the tackle was made by Jamar Chaney. Racks up 7 tough yards. Second down, and they're going to need just about 3 yards to pick up the first. And he makes it out to about the 31-yard line. Jamar Chaney was there for the stop. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 31. Brings up 2nd and 9. Ball on the 31. He's searching for a receiver. He's going to his right. Throws.
Well, you have to admire his courage. He's not afraid to make any throw, anytime, anywhere, but he's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Here's a 3rd and 9 situation. Ball on the 31-yard line. Surveys the field. It is an incomplete pass. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
The kick is no good. He hooked it left.
One of the main factors that you always deal with when you're kicking in rainy conditions is the plant foot. Do you have faith that that foot is going to stay secure and that you can swing at it with the same kind of intensity that you're used to? Most kickers, you see them look a little tentative in the rain.
2nd down coming up after the incomplete pass. He throws short. He's dropped down around the 47-yard line by Phillips. And we'll have a first down and 10. He's loose and running strong. They finally get him at the 16.
Yeah, they guessed wrong on that one. They thought it was going to be a play inside. They slanted those tackles in, got caught to the outside, and when you get an athlete in the open field like that, look out. He almost broke that one.
They'll get the call again. Antrell Roll was there to bring him down.
Yeah, the offensive line did their job. They created enough of a seam to get him up into the secondary, and then he was able to explode from there.
Vick tosses it left. That's a touchdown.
LaShawn McCoy is one of my favorite players in the league. He brings a spark to this offense, and you can see it on plays like that. He just has it.
Akers hits the PAT. It's now a 7-point game. Javard Lindley looks ready to kick it away. Number 15 stands back to field the kick. It looks like there's a penalty. He gets it back out to the 20-yard line. Gregory Lloyd was there for the stop. Beckham gets called for the hold. They'll take over at the 10. Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Here's the give. And he's tackled around the 18-yard line by Bradley. That'll bring up second down, a couple of yards needed to convert. Bradshaw on the delay.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Goes through his progression. He's looking towards the left side.
And sometimes you get used to throwing to those speedy wide receivers, and the tight ends are just a stride slower, and you saw it there.
Has a man open in the middle. Incomplete pass, and that was fourth down. First down and 10. The snap. Here comes the pressure.
The quarterback had no chance on that play. Talk about raw determination by the defender to get into the backfield.
Yeah, not a lot of pretense on that play, huh? He is so strong, it seems like he can bulldoze through these huge offensive linemen almost at will. They're going to need to find a way to double team him if they ever hope to keep him off their quarterback.
And that opens up room for other defenders.
Yeah, exactly, and that's another reason why he's so dangerous. You need two guys to shut him down, which allows one of the other defenders to get after the quarterback unblocked.
He's wrestled down at about the 7-yard line by Phillips. Not much indecision by the coach here. He'll keep the offense out there to go for it. Stop short, and they turn it over on down. And from Ole Miss, onto the field steps the 8th-year quarterback, Eli Manning. The first overall pick in the 2004 draft, Andy Reid. Doesn't like the call on the field, so he's going to have them take another look at it. Philadelphia hoping to go up 2 touchdowns here. Vick with the give. Antrell Roll was there to bring him down. 2nd and goal now. Short throw to the right. It's 3rd and goal from the 1. Big test for the defense. A score here will make this a 2-possession ball game. They snap it to the back. He powers into the end zone for a touchdown.
LaShawn McCoy represents really everything a team can want in a running back. He always fights for the extra yardage. You never see him just running out of bounds. He's a tough guy. He's a great athlete. What a force.
Akers tacks on the extra point. That's going to wrap up the action. Highlights are straight ahead. And let's take a look at the Gatorade Performer of the Game.